Still a banger. I don't care. And just like that, we start off with Gambit getting cocked.
It's 3 sugars.
3 sugars instead of cream? And she acting like this whole interaction means nothing. But I guess we can celebrate one thing, and that's Jubilee's 18th birthday. Let's give her a round of applause, everyone. Bro, been 17 for 20 years. The least you could get is a day off. But yeah, I get it. Sinister also just ripped you a new one. And they gotta prepare for what's coming next so they don't get caught off guard. So I think someone needs to whip Morph back into shape. But more in the head, cause what was that comment you just made?
Oh, someone's daddy didn't get him a pony for his sweet 16th.
Do you not know X-Men? Magneto literally lived through the Holocaust. He didn't have any parents to get him a pony. Don't give me that face. Honestly, I love Jubilee's character because even in such a serious world, she doesn't stop being a light in the dark. Like, who else can make Wolverine smile like this while serving muffins? Muffins! Don't even try saying Jean Grey, because I know somehow she's gonna make it about Scott. Regarding Jubilee's birthday, all she wanted to do was go to the arcade like the old days. But newsflash, Professor X is dead. New X-Men out here. Now let's call ourselves the Brotherhood, why don't we? Because we got the Master of Magnetism as our boss. I'm not gonna lie though, pretty messed up. Why couldn't the girl just go and have fun? We know you wasn't pulling up anyways. Ready to lay some pipe on road while Gambit sits on the balcony thinking about playing some cards by himself. Well, anyway, she's basically just vented what I said to Roberto in her room. I'm down, kids. But anyways, Jubilee and Roberto get ready to run co-op on X-Men Legends on a system they'd never heard of. Just want to shout out the game real quick. X-Men Legends was ahead of its time, and I would genuinely give anything to play it again. Well, I guess we know why no one owns a Motendo. So now Kiriko and Asuka make their way into Sword Art Online and are instantly attacked by Sentinels? Kinda unfair for the first level. Also, sorry. Roberto needs to realize nobody cares about him because not using your powers in this situation is extremely late. As they travel to the next level, they get saved from some mobs by some fine-ass NPC before getting jump-scared by Jeffree Star. Anyways, Mojo is the whole reason they're in the video game world because he needs some entertainment for his audience. Low-key pretty cool that the levels are based off player one's memories. Now, if I was in there, I'd have to go through getting hit by a car twice in 1 week. Again. Anyways, Mojo is like extremely excited about this to the point where he doesn't even seem like a villain and feels more like a fan watching the show. But then I'm quickly reminded that he's a villain because he threatens them with death if they don't play along. But who knew a different world cameo would get Jubilee to agree to play the game? Oh, I see. So when people enjoy the entertainment, he gets fat again. That's like his source of power. I honestly did not expect to see her there. But anyway, I don't know. Now, time for the final level, because I'm not gonna bore y'all with the whole montage, you know what I'm saying? And here goes Roberto, bro, like, with a crowbar. I think it's okay to use your powers now. See? Bro really just died to the new boss. Not gonna lie, if I saw Magneto was the final boss, I would have folded. I'm getting flashbacks from that one Wolverine game. After Jubilee gets revenge for Eric not letting her go to the arcade, she revives the useless mutant. That felt kind of racist to say, I'm sorry. And just like that, the biker savior gets the 2 out of the second round and brings them to a secure location. Now after some witty banter, the savior is revealed to be... Yeah, I'm all for Granny Jubilee. I don't care what y'all say, man. But unlike me, Jubilee wants to ask every question in the book, and it's completely understandable. Seeing a future you stuck in the void and looking like a badass would make you think a little bit. So it turns out she's a beta version of Jubilee made to run tests on Mojo's game before they got the real deal. That's actually insane that you've been doing this that long, to the point where you got gray hairs on your coochie. But after sharing a nice moment together, Granny Jubes hits us all with a fitting speech on life. In the fact that you may enjoy living in the moment, staying constant with how life is going for you, but you just can't stay still and expect your life to be the same over and over and over again. You have to go out and live your life, take risks, face disappointments, and overcome them, as that's just a part of life. Damn, that low-key hit though. Oh, is this supposed to be a secret boss? Bro, it's as easy as Deadshot in Arkham City, bro. Bro finally uses powers and it wasn't even necessary. Oh, but Lord knows that this was necessary. The animation of this show continues to always impress me. That power move was so badass. They finally escape and end back up in her bedroom, where she gets at least one thing that she wanted for her birthday. And now we got Storm and Forge. Stay away from my black queen, please. Bro's pulling out all the stops to get out of the X-Men zone. Now, I don't even think that was clever, because like literally all the X-Men be hitting it with each other. Even Nightcrawler and Logan, from what Nightcrawler, but like, I know bro's prayers are long, just like it. Anyways, the final step in Forge's plan to hit is taking Storm on a horse ride so she can feel the wind through her hair once again, just like when she had powers. She almost dies in the process. But hey, at least it was fun, right? Okay, and now it's time to explain how he intends to restore Storm's powers down in his basement. Okay, Dahmer. Is that Polaris? I'm Rick. I always love seeing cameos in the show because even though I'm not as well versed in comics as y'all, I had certain ones. I watched the shows and had encyclopedias on these guys, so every time I got a hit that Leonardo DiCaprio. After putting her in the radiation bucket to try and turn her back, they go back outside so Storm can see if it worked. Spoiler alert, it did not. And I almost cried as much as she did. But Forge ain't giving up. He's gonna make sure he gets our queen's powers back. To which Storm asks the question all of us are wondering, by the way. Why are you trying so hard to help her? I know why I would. I mean, shit. Like but Forge doesn't strike me as the desperate man I am today. God, I need help. But it's gotta be an honorable and upstanding reason, right? Right? Wrong! I mean, not exactly wrong. In fact, kinda right. But in this very, very moment, wrong! Turns out after the war Forge partook in that gave him the injuries we see on him today, he didn't have the resources he needed to build what he thought of in his mind anymore. So in order to get those resources, the Defense Department offered to help him, but not for free. This is the moment where I was like, oh my God. In order to get those resources, Forge had to help the Defense Department develop certain devices. Devices that are used to neutralize dangerous mutants. Now, to be fair, he didn't actually make the devices as a man in Scotland was the one to pull the trigger, but he still developed the designs for him. The two argue a little bit about what each other was dealing with, and then Forge comes up with the smartest plan he's ever had, even with his ability. I love you. This then leads to Storm crashing out, running away on her horse, falling through the ceiling. How the hell did that happen? And now there's a giant bird demon haunting them for another episode or two. Granny Juice can have my kids. Bye.